Dobry dzień, fellow Vita comrades, and welcome! You thought good old Zealous Chuck forgot about you, didn't you? Oh no, did just YouTube being YouTube? I've been gone for 7 days and there are huge AAA homebrews being dropped left and right. Lot of catching up to do, let's get freaking cracking! Let's begin with the updates for 11-bit studio ports, all done by Rin. By the way, did you know this video is now available in Portuguese dubbing? Spanish and German dubbing should follow soon. Just go to settings, then audio track and pick the one you want. Upcoming videos will also have this feature. First update is for Sleepwalker's Journey to the version 1.2. You can now see intro and left and R triggers are now used for rewind and fast forward. Fun game, recommended. If you haven't seen my previous video where I talk about these 11-bit studio ports in more detail, please check right corner. Anomaly Warzone Earth also on version 1.2. Configurator app has been added with anti-aliasing and frame cap options. Start now pauses the game and left and R triggers are utilized for shoving mission goals and for fast forward. If you got the game installed, just update the VPK and job done. Anomaly Defenders is on 1.1. Configurator app added with options for graphics and textures quality and anti-aliasing. Left and R triggers are used for time freeze and fast forward and start as pause. Anomaly Korea, Anomaly 2 are also on version 1.2, Funky Smugglers 1.1 with similar changes. Go and update them today if you are playing them. Also guys, if you are enjoying these videos, like and subscribe because there is certainly more to come. iTLS Enso is now on version 3.2.1. Very important app that needs to be installed on every Vita. Make sure to update it to the latest version. Netstream, the unofficial YouTube app, is now on 2.04 with updated default InVideos instance, and you can now watch live streams from all over the world and live TVs. I think it's about time to bring you some new releases, with the first one being The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. This is actually a pretty solid 2D beat 'em up with a big emphasis on the storyline. There are also other elements mixed up, like exploration, day-night cycle, battle grinding with gaining experiences and getting new moves, and there are also minigames like ping pong and billiard. I found out about this game plus a few others thanks to the viewer who mentioned it under latest video, shout out to him. Otherwise I would have missed it, cause you know I'm also only human, so keep the interesting stuff coming in the comment section, I see them. Second, we got a port of Super XYX. This is a 2D vertical shoot 'em up. Usually I'm not into shmups, but this one is a very enjoyable one. There is an amazing soundtrack, it is super fast, there are never-ending explosions and power-ups. You are trying to last the longest and each stage ends with a big boss fight. All these ports that I'm talking about right now are from the Chinese guys, huge thanks to them. That also means you cannot find them on the VitaDB. Third is a port of Callys Cave 4. I believe you can play this one also via Yo-Yo Loader, but this one is like a native port of a PC version of the game. If you haven't tried it yet, it is a 2D action platformer and I like it a lot. You can shoot, you can double jump and you can hack and slash with the sword. If you want to find out more about these ports, I'm leaving a link for our Discord where you can find the link for original Reddit post. This is one of the changes I'll be introducing. Find out more at the end of the video. Fourth is a port of Double Dragon 4. This is not a full game, it is just first level. There is also black bar on the screen, so it's still like a work in progress. It is a 2D retro beat 'em up, pretty enjoyable. I hope they keep working on it, because this one would fit nicely into Vita Homebrew arsenal. For all of these ports, you also want to fully overclock your Vita, because we are pushing it to its limits, and I presume you want to have the most enjoyable experience. Fifth is a very simple original Pong game for 2 players on 1 Vita, but try to play it with a twist, like I did. Alone, so you're gonna control each paddle with separate joystick. It was really tricky and my hemispheres were barely keeping up. Try it out, it was so much fun, I couldn't stop. Sixth is a port of Jack's Quest, The Tale of a Sword. This is same case like with Callys K4. You can play it also via your loader. This one is a native port of PC version of the game. There are some slowdowns in this one, but it might help with the future ports. You're still here. You're still waiting for the AAA homebrew goodness. That's good. And here it is, Galaxy on Fire 2, ported by Glintwine with cooperation with PG Team. It is an open world space combat and trading simulation game, originally developed by Fish Labs. There are cutting-edge 3D graphics and unprecedented depth of gameplay that is story-driven and mission-based. It has great audio, great soundtrack and full voice acting. This is not a port of the HD edition, so unfortunately Valkyria and Supernova DLCs are not supported. Fortunately, this port is brought to you in cooperation with PG Team. There are numerous improvements done by them that you can optionally enable in the configurator app. Oh, how do I love these configurator apps. You can enable HD textures, FPS lock, control scheme, and you can adjust joystick dead zones. I was always into space combat games, and this one is no exception. It is an exceptional game. Physical Vita controls are supported, because it is a port of Xperia Play version of the game, similarly like Dead Space. Get it running today, setup instructions are down below. For any help, check our Discord. What? Have I heard it correctly? Doom 3 is running natively on the PS Vita? Yes indeed, the day has come when we can finally enjoy this masterpiece in the palms of our hands. Well, more or less, cause id Engine 4 for PS Vita is quite a huge pill to swallow, so your mileage may vary. Rin has decided to release even this proof of concept version, cause even pure fact Vita can somewhat run it is mind-blowing, and who knows? There might be some fanatic in the future that will spend enough time downscaling, simplifying scripts, reducing geometric complexity, that will render Doom 3 beatable. There is a full video I made on my second channel, Son of a Deck, give it a watch to find out more, link in the right corner. And don't forget to subscribe over there, cause you never know what video is coming next. And if you wanna try it out, there are even demo files included in the VitaDB release.
Good.
And now the grand finale. Drumroll please. No, we don't use drumroll, we use Conduit HD. Originally developed by High Voltage Software for Nintendo Wii and ported to the Vita by The Flow and Rin. This is an award-winning first-person shooter offering state-of-the-art graphics, Innovative controls, unique weapons, and sound single-player campaign. Initially, it was Nvidia Tegra exclusive game. You are a mercenary and you are fighting against hordes of aliens. There are 14 kinds of different enemies, 18 kinds of weapons to choose from. I especially appreciate the alien weapons, those are always the best. There are puzzles to solve, you are using the all-seeing eye for this. All in all, another blast from the past that brilliantly combines sci-fi, shooting and horror, and in spite of its age, it's absolutely worth playing. There are some slowdowns in the bigger open areas with more enemies, frame rate is dropping to around 15 FPS, but I still think it's worth it. You still haven't got it installed, what are you waiting for? Also, does this mean the flow is back? No, I would say it means he's still retired, and he still does as he pleases. And I'm glad he still pleases Vita.
There should be matching trigger points on the walls in this room. Use the ASE to find and charge them up. That's one. Keep scanning the walls with the ASE. Look for nodes similar to the ones on the door.
Now quickly to the channel update. We have received another guideline strike, so I couldn't upload or do anything for 7 days. This one was for another how to set up video. First one was for Bully, now for GTA Chinatown Wars. This is a 2-year-old video, bro. I think it's safe to say other how to set up tutorials will follow suit, even though they don't violate guidelines. I've decided to remove all of the big ones like GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Max Payne, AVP. They're now private. You can still find them on my Patreon if you really wish to see them. Unfortunately, that also means no more tutorials on this channel. Also, only links I'm able to share are GitHub, Discord and VitaDB.
Save your ammo. You won't be able to damage a conduit that size.
You thought this was it? This was the end? No, there is no end to this video, because Rin has also released another excellent port of Beat Hazard 2. Experience your music collection as never before with this intense music-driven arcade shooter. This game seamlessly mixes the love of gaming and music together. Whatever your favorite music genre is, you can put it in a folder and it will blend into one amazing experience. Graphics are stunning, controls are fully customizable, plus you can also run it with 30 FPS lock for the smoothest gameplay. Sick game, recommended, setup instructions are down below. Don't forget to let your friends know about Portuguese dubbing. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, join to support channel even further. Thanks to you for watching, thanks to members for support, thanks to developers for hard work, and I'll see you in upcoming one. Peace out. Sure.